Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video, I'll be showing you how to make a Dr. Eggman statue. And here are all of the materials that we will need throughout the build. Please do make sure that you have access to all of these. Begin by placing a row of 8 light grey concrete in a row on the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then, place 2 rows of black concrete on top of the light grey concrete. Then, for the next row, place a black concrete, 2 light grey, 2 black, 2 light grey, 1 black. For the next row, repeat this process except use white concrete instead of light grey. For the next row, repeat this process again, but swap back to light grey. For the next row, place 2 black concrete, 1 white, 2 black, 1 white, 2 black. For the next row, do the exact same thing, but use light grey instead of white. Then, place 5 entire rows of black concrete. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we can just fill these in. There's not too many rows, so I'll just go from left to right. Now that we have filled those in, for the next row, we want to place 2 red concrete, 4 black, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 red concrete. For the next row, red concrete, light grey, red, 2 black, red, light grey, red. For the next row, red, white, red, 2 black, red, white, red. For the next row, place 3 red concrete, 2 white, 3 red. For the next row, place 3 red concrete, 2 light grey, 3 red. For the next row, 1 white, 1 yellow, 1 red, 2 white, 1 red, 1 yellow, 1 white. For the next row, place 3 red, 2 light grey, 3 red. For the next row, 3 red, 2 white, 3 red. For the next row, 1 white, 1 yellow, 1 red, 2 light grey, 1 red, 1 yellow, 1 white. For the next row, 3 red, 2 white, 3 red. And finally, for this last row, 3 red, 2 light grey, 3 red. Perfect. So the next thing that we are going to do is the head. So place a row of white terracotta directly on top of your statue. Extend it 2 rows towards you so that it's hanging off the front of the statue by 2 rows. On top of this outward row of white terracotta, place a row of white terracotta on each end, a single block I should say, with white concrete in between. Then, on top of this row, left to right, place 3 brown concrete, 2 pink, 3 brown. For the next row, we want to place a brown on each end, and then realize that we don't have the necessary materials to finish this. However, we want to place grey concrete on top of the pink concrete, and then we can actually get rid of the grey and the pink and grab at both of the blues. We want to place blue concrete in between the brown and the grey, and then place light blue concrete on top of the blue section, and white terracotta all in between. Then, place 3 entire rows, 1, 2, 3, of white terracotta on top of everything that we have just made, like this. And then all we have to do is extend out the mustache using the brown concrete. And that is essentially the head, ladies and gentlemen, because all we have to do from there, as Eggman is bold, very, very bold, we place a row of 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 white terracotta extending back from the top of the head, we extend down, and then forwards, and then all we have to do is kind of turn this into a cube shape, which we will mass fill in later with white terracotta, as there aren't any details because, well, here's an egg. So now that we have the head section sorted, I love that face, we can now work on the arms. So the arms stem from the top of the body on both sides, and they are identical to each other. All we have to do is place a row of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 red concrete extending outwards, extend that row of 4 down by 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 2 rows of yellow, 3 rows of white, 1, 2, 3, and that is all the arms are comprised of. As you see, all we have to then do is just extend this series of blocks outwards by 3, and then we will have the, extend the arms outwards by 3, and then we have the width of the arm. And we're going to do this on both sides, so if we just start from the top, we can actually just place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 red concretes, 2 yellow, and then 1, 2, 3 white concretes, and then we'll extend them out like this, and we will just have both of the arms, and they'll look the same on the sides, and they'll look the same on the back. And honestly, ladies and gentlemen, this is the hardest part of the statue complete, so if you have managed to hit this part right here, give yourself a pat on the back because it only gets so much easier from here. So once you have got those arms complete, we are going to come down to the bottom of the statue and place 1, 2, 3 light grey concrete extending backwards from both of the feet to give us the width, or the depth rather. It doesn't really matter either way. So extend them backwards by 3, join them together, and then on the back of the statue we want to start placing rows of black concrete. So we're placing rows of black concrete basically to make the leg section. We're not adding any detail back here because there isn't any, so the legs, the black concrete of the legs wants to just stack up. It's easier just to show you. It's basically, it lines up with the black concrete that we have on the front of the build. So, perfect, here we go. So you can see the black concrete that we have here. The area on the back of the legs is equal to what we have on the front minus the detail. And you can say the same thing about the jacket as well, the coat. So we're going to place red concrete for the upper part of the coat. There's not really too much to say about the back of the coat, and that's it. So we'll make the entire back of the statue red. It'll extend all the way up to the top of the head, or the bottom of the head, I should say. It'll connect to what we placed earlier. And that is pretty much all there is to it, ladies and gentlemen. So that's the back of the statue. We just have to make the arms as well. But as I mentioned, if we extend the bottom of the hands 1, 2, and then 3 rows backwards, and then we simply just copy what we have directly in front of us onto the back of the statue, that's all there is to it. There's really there's not much to it. It's just very, very simple. So like, we can make the bottom of the hand, we've got the back of the arm made. On this side of the statue here, we're just going to extend the white, and then just copy what we have on the front onto the back. Make all of the red of the back of the arm. We can even connect it at the top, but I'll do that when we get to that point. So all that is left, of course, the head needs filling in, of course, but just the sides of the statue other than that. And all we're going to do, there's a little bit of detail on the side of the statue. This is so easy though. Place a 2x2 square of white concrete at the base of the statue, and then we simply want to fill the leg sections in with black concrete. And then we want to fill the arm sections in using white and yellow. So as we come up to the top, we'll be swapping to red, of course, and we'll be filling in the top of the shoulder just like that. Easy. And then we do the same thing on the opposite side. The only thing to remember once again is 2x2 little square of white concrete, and then it's just red concrete all the way up after that. So just up here, and then white concrete here, a bit of yellow, red all the way up, and this will be perfect. So up to here, and then all that is left for us to do to conclude our set of 4 statues is to fill in Eggman's egg. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. I do hope that you have enjoyed this tutorial. Please do consider subscribing to the channel and clicking that little bell next to the subscription button if you did enjoy it and you would like to see more. By the way, guys, I have also designed some other Sonic statues. I don't know how many of them you've made, if any, but I have also made Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Dr. Eggman. So if you would like to check out any of those statues, perhaps add them to your collection, I will leave links down below in the description and the top of the comment section if you would also like to make those. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye!